So lawmakers in Washington now scrambling to push through another stimulus bill today. That is as new numbers indicate another 4.4 million people applied for unemployment last week. As ABC's Inez de la Quatara explains, this is all happening as governors work on how to reopen their states.
This morning, the Labor Department reporting an additional 4.4 million Americans filed for unemployment last week, bringing the total number of jobless claims in the past 5 weeks to roughly 26 million.
In a weird way, I feel some comfort in knowing that we're not alone. This is happening to millions of people.
But even with the economic hardships, a couple of new polls, including a Kaiser poll out today, showing 80% of Americans believe the strict stay-at-home orders are worth it to save lives. Ford Fry is eager to get his 12 Atlanta restaurants back in business, but says the risk to reopen right now is too high.
The climate was that no one's ready to go out yet.
States try to figure out when and how to lift restrictions. Georgia's governor is sticking with his decision to reopen places like gyms, bowling alleys, and nail salons by the end of the week.
And listen, if people don't want to go, Martha, they don't have to.
But President Trump now criticizing that decision, even as his own campaign has been pushing Trump supporters to protest governors following the president's own guidelines to gradually restart the economy.
I want him to do what he thinks is right. But I disagree with him on what he's doing is just too soon.
Meanwhile, Dr. Rick Bright, who led the key federal agency that's attempting to develop drugs and a vaccine to fight the coronavirus, saying he was removed from his post, he claims, because he raised questions about the effectiveness of hydroxychloroquine, a malaria drug that's been repeatedly promoted by President Trump as a possible cure for COVID-19.
It could be a game changer. Very powerful.
About Bright's accusations, Trump says,
If the guy says he was pushed out of a job, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. You'd have to hear the other side. I don't know who he is.
And today the House will vote on that new multi-billion-dollar relief bill, which includes funding for hospitals, testing, and the Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses. Inez de la Quatara, ABC News, Washington.